Long ago, the Megalodon shark ruled the seas as one of the most terrifying creatures ever to exist. Even further back, mosasaurs were the dominant predators, instilling fear in every marine life form they encountered. Both of these creatures stood as the ultimate hunters in their respective eras. But what would happen if they had coexisted, and a battle between the two unfolded? Before diving into the battle, let's examine the stats. The Megalodon, weighing around 60 tons, 66 tons, stands as the first contender. This colossal shark stretches out to 25 meters, 82 feet, in length and can move at speeds of up to 17 meters per second, 55 feet per second. Its bite is absolutely formidable, generating a force of 278,000 kilopascals, 40,000 psi. The mosasaur, on the other hand, is at a disadvantage in nearly every department. It's 5 meters, 16 feet, shorter, weighs only about 1/4 of the Megalodon, and has a bite strength that's roughly half of that of the Megalodon. But could the mosasaur's superior agility turn the tide? Let's see. The Megalodon makes the first move, stalking its prey. Since it never had to face any rivals, it takes the role of the aggressor. The shark's hunting technique is based on stealthily swimming underneath its prey and then striking suddenly. It spots the mosasaur near the water's surface, where the reptile tends to hunt. As a reptile, the mosasaur surfaces periodically to breathe, every hour or so. The Megalodon nears the mosasaur and opens its massive jaws, preparing for an attack. However, the mosasaur manages to evade the shark's jaws just in time. This is because, unlike the Megalodon, the mosasaur has developed defense mechanisms. Though the mosasaur was also an apex predator during its time, it often fought other mosasaurs. This experience gives the mosasaur an edge in combat, enabling it to narrowly avoid the Megalodon's opening strike. The Megalodon, now caught off guard, is left puzzled. After all, it's never had to fight for survival like the mosasaur. This is a wake-up call for the shark. While the Megalodon is in a state of confusion, the mosasaur uses the opportunity to slip away. Thanks to its evasive abilities, the mosasaur finds refuge, hoping to regain the advantage. The mosasaur's eyes, facing forward, grant it binocular vision, much like that of birds, allowing it to easily spot the Megalodon lurking nearby. As the mosasaur remains hidden, it waits for the perfect moment to strike. When the time is right, the mosasaur pounces. Given that the Megalodon is far too large for the mosasaur to bite in one go, the reptile targets one of the shark's fins. Despite the Megalodon's intimidating size and power, the mosasaur successfully gnaws through the fin with relative ease. This is because the shark's body consists mostly of soft tissue and cartilage, with its teeth being the only hard structure. When the mosasaur sinks its teeth into the fin, it might expect the Megalodon to either flee or succumb to its injuries. However, due to the Megalodon's sheer size, it refuses to retreat. With the mosasaur still latched onto the fin, the Megalodon now knows the reptile's location. The mosasaur, despite being injured, tries to flee. But the Megalodon, faster despite its wounds, closes the distance. The shark opens its enormous mouth and swiftly snaps down on the mosasaur. And with that, the mosasaur succumbs to the attack. The Megalodon claims victory as the undisputed ruler of the ocean. However, this triumph comes at a cost. The Megalodon has endured more damage than it ever expected, and depending on the severity of its injuries, it might even bleed out. If it survives, though, it will continue to reign supreme as the ultimate apex predator of the sea. With the Megalodon's victory, one can't help but wonder how it would fare against humans in a battle. As the Megalodon rests after the intense battle, its wounds remain a significant concern. The shark's immense size and strength have ensured its dominance over the seas for millions of years, but it isn't invincible. The fight with the mosasaur, though it emerged victorious, has left it battered and weakened. If the injury proves fatal, the megalodon's reign might be cut short, but if it recovers, it will undoubtedly maintain its position at the top of the food chain.